technologist, brand advancement, and increased sales and performance in international markets. Jeffrey's humble beginnings are a true testament to making your dreams a reality, no matter what, defining him as one of the most likable personalities in the industry. A graduate with a fashion degree from Milan, Italy, Jeffrey Bent's thrives in multicultural environments, leveraging creativity, communication, and productivity skills to drive economic growth in today's society. His passion for empowerment and problem solving skills has gained him opportunities to work with international organizations like International Trade Center ITC, Geneva, Switzerland, the Founders Institute UK Aid, UN, ALT UK, British Council, WTO, Mercedes Benz, and the European Spanish League, La Liga, and TFO Canada, to name a few. Isn't that an amazing profile? Let's put our hands together for him, please. All right, so we're going to be having him upstage to talk about your brand is your power. If there's one thing any creative needs to know, is that your brand speaks before you do. All right, so let's dive into your brand is your power. Let's welcome Jeffrey Bent.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for having me here. An honor. So, good to have everyone here. This will be want to be will be. I like freestyle. I'm someone I don't like doing that. Just pretending I did. Anyway, we're going to talk about branding. Everybody knows that what branding does flying everywhere. Here, my brand. This is branding. This is what branding is about. But I think I want to break it down very simple, very, very simple. What branding is. So, please, can you tell me what your name? Uh, yes.
All right, good morning, everyone. My name is Maxwell Ogwebu, and I'm the founder of the Sync Up Creative Center. Very happy to be here. I'm answering your question of what branding is. What I, oh, my name is. Okay, so yeah, I'm a creative entrepreneur. So everything that involves the business of creativity is what we do as an event space. So we provide our enabling environment to assist creatives, you know, regardless of what genre they find themselves. So yeah, that's what we do at the Sync Up. And I'm here with members of my team, and we're very happy to be here. So thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Please let's start for him. Said Maxwell, right? So there was one interesting thing about Maxwell is that he has a name, right? Because once I just said, "What is your name?" He said Maxwell. So that was the first attention. The first attention was like, "Oh, you are someone with something that I need to get interested in. Why your name Maxwell?" Yeah, that when you just said, "Oh, my name is Maxwell," I said, "Okay, there is something about Maxwell that I need to know." Meaning that the experience. Maxwell needs to take me to a journey. First, when you just said my name is Maxwell, it got my attention. It's like saying Apple. If I say Apple now, your mind now has entered Apple. It doesn't matter whether it's big or small, green, red, yellow, blue. Everyone right now are thinking about Apple. Now, branding is like, oh, first, the attention. What was that attention? Maxwell's name. So, what is Maxwell? The next thing is that what is Maxwell offering? What is Maxwell all about? What is Maxwell giving? terms of his name. He mentioned what he does, and the space gives is a creative, and he's trying to create an experience. He wants to bring people in different worlds of creative to share their talent, use their skills to make the world better. If I can sum it up, am I right? And now it's now giving me an interest of getting to know Maxwell and working or trying to experience that thing he said. That's affirmation, trying to say, okay, this is what I can offer. That's what he indirectly said. Does that short thing. So now, whatever I now go and experience determines if Maxwell is someone I would love to work with, or Maxwell I would say, or by seeing him and his team, I know that we are guys that I want to work with. All right. Now, it's the same thing about branding. Branding is first. So you see the logo. People say the logo. This is what I do. Now, is whatever experience I receive from Manuel determines Maxwell's entity, of his value, of who he is. So now, if Maxwell now his platform now gives me something that makes me better, I in my own say, someone's telling me that he wants to do creativism. You say, okay, there's a guy that I call Maxwell. He has a creative space. This is what. If you see now, I have carried that picture that Maxwell has given me and I've sent it to someone else. All right, I've sent it to someone else, and now it has made that person now want to be interested to be part of Maxwell's space, Maxwell's world. All right. Now, sometimes when people say, what is branding? What is brand? Some people always say, oh, yeah, all those colors and yes, they come, those are other ingredients that come in play. But what really captures is what memory you give. People can hear me. Oh, sorry. All right. What experience you give the person? So for example, today, before we started, we had I met one lovely gentleman. I know him for a long time. It's my brother, Ola. And he comes, I love his dressing and his hairstyle. We're just talking about our looks and everything. But Ola, knowing him, has given me an experience about who he is and what he does in different aspects. And sometimes today I realize that, this guy is a good photographer. And he did study photography. He just likes it. And his word is this: I just want to give people experience, memories. Memories, that's his word. I just want to give you people memories. And I said, hey, just take photos of me here around this Korean stuff. And Ola, please wear my phone. At least you can pass it around and then see it by pictures. Or you can pass you could see the picture look like as if it was a professional photographer. You understand? And I was saying that, are you sure you didn't study photography? But there was one interesting thing about it now is that Ola has added something that has made me realize that if I am looking for somebody that would do something out of this spur of the moment, creativity, as in solve a problem or make something better, I will call him. Even if it's like, in photography or anything, I have noticed that there is something about this person. Now, that is the brand that Ola has given me in my mind, in my experience with him. Same thing with everyone here, Mr. Dare and everyone. I even said I was going to look at his documentary. There are when he mentioned about, hope you don't mind me saying it. Yeah, Suya. See, there's a reason why I got excited the moment you mentioned it yesterday because I'm Hausa, I'm Northern. Suya is like, it's life. When you just say suya, oh, where is it? I want to watch it. So he just said the word suya, but the brand suya itself is a brand because many years, all of us know here, everyone, if you say you don't know suya, yeah, we'll kick you out. Let's kick him out. But yes, but imagine this now. That is a brand itself, the word suya. But now someone now took it upon himself and said, okay, I am going to put a documentary around that culture, around that. Okay, okay, I'm already speaking for you. Okay. so the so the interesting thing about it is that now I am looking forward to watching his documentary because of suya, because of the word suya. Suya has made me since when I was a child till now that I know that if you're even in a different country, your mind is suya. Just trust me, I've been to restaurants, I've got to places, buffet and everything. When you go to different countries and they are making something in your mind, see, this is not suya. This is not something that you want. That's when you will miss home. You say you want to have that experience. So what I'm trying to say is that someone carried that and made it a brand. He made it a brand. And I'm looking forward to watching the documentary because I know that thing is going to blow up. Because everyone wants to know what is it about suya. So now he brought the attention, suya. What is it about suya? And now you're going to go and watch it. Now that's the experience. Now aftermath is when you keep bringing the experience. Sometimes people don't, they give you the experience. Sometimes they don't know how to grow from that experience to create sustainability above that experience. And that's where you need to understand your growth level, for being a brand to being a brand that makes money. So what is it about? Let me come back to Maxwell. About Maxwell's space, the creative hub, that makes it interesting for me to keep coming back. He's giving me something that I'm looking for. It's something that I want to add value to. So he's giving me that space, meaning that I'm willing to transact with anything to make it. So that is financial. You understand? So his market said I'm paying for how much is space? If you have, all the stuff, how much you see. So there are two different. I was getting there. So there are different segments of that in terms of branding. Is called call it exchange. The first the financial one is the revenue that's in the model. So the revenue income is knowing what you are going to get and what people are paying in return for it. Then the other one called barter. Barter is exchange of value. So collaborations. So those things come in play. And one thing about branding is that you need to understand whatever value you have given the person. You have to understand, okay, those are the persons that I am connected to. So you have to understand your niche, what your niche can afford in that kind of period, in that kind of season, or this kind of economy or sector. All right. And it's something that's where creatives miss because they feel, oh, let me get the branding, but they don't know how to connect the financials to it. All right. So we're going to add more to that. Um, yeah, I'm really low. But anyway, um, I'll say this: fine, branding comes to a play where when you give someone an experience, you give someone memory, the person exchanges it with what would motivate you, inspire you, and say, okay, let me keep doing that. So let me say the person now gives you back, pays you in kind. You understand? I'll give you an example. We did a project for Mercedes Benz, and they wanted like a the Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week, so they said we should coordinate that. So there was a disaster that was happening. When I mean disaster was happening, the person that they gave the fundings was just throwing it everywhere. It was not going accordingly. So Mercedes-Benz reputation was on the line. So I came in and now created a a different concept to it. I brought an entertainment segment in the fashion week. I said, okay, so while they are having the fashion runway, they were going to have some dancers, like salsa dancers, that will come in and entertain with art. So it brought a different vibe, but it covered up the chaos that came through. And this was last minute. We had to make some few calls, get some few dancers, get some few artists. Did like a photograph. We also got some photographers that first we did like a photography art with the salsa dancer. So as they were dancing, they were displaying the photos around them. So it was like a world. People were just experiencing them. So both of them were dancing, but at the same time, you were seeing like photos of their one photo. It was black and white. You see photos of their legs together. You see them. They're just doing something different. So it got so interesting for the audience that the it was a hit. And we did after that. Mercedes Benz called me, and we did like close to 3 projects again. We did one to their new release of their Maybach. We did a collaboration and collaborated with a designer to launch their new Maybach um, brand. So what I'm saying is this: is that this is how sometimes you become a brand. You understand? Maybe saving someone else's name from being tarnished or a company being tarnished, and at the same time they are giving you value in return. All right. So I want to say thank you. Does anyone have any question? Are we doing question and answer? We're not doing question and answers. All right. So I just want to say thank you for this great opportunity. Hope I made sense in all of this, Sha. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. That was really impactful. Can we give him a big hand of applause? Yes, round of applause. All right. So, the next person we'll be having up stage is going to be talking about your presence is your power. Boisterous, exciting, and full of verve, he is a man of many talents and skills, a husband and father. He is married to the beautiful Cheryl Okusan. He packs over 15 years of experience in the media and film industry. Even though he has a degree in human anatomy, he has followed a different path in life, a broadcaster and a media executive. He is the host of the Good Morning Nigerian show on Nigeria's foremost music station, Cool FM Nigeria, where he also doubles as the program manager and of the station as well as interim program manager of the Nigerian Info, where he co-hosts 90 minutes around the world with his wife, Cheryl, popularly known, as Somi on radio. He's a sound producer and designer, voice-over artist, writer for which he has ghost written several works and has many unpublished content yet to come. We look forward to that. Graphic designer and actor, in which he has played the role of the menacing Sambisa in War, Wrath, and Revenge. A Sons of the Caliphate story, streaming on Netflix. The intelligent Balami Yola in Rishantes on DSTV's Africa Magic. And he has ever annoying and inept detective Dangwari in Boxed, which is presently streaming on YouTube. He is an avid fan of Arsenal Football Club, a lover of Barcelona Football Club, and a massive lover of good food and lifting weights in the gym. You will see him soon. Don't worry. His newest project is a podcast with his wife Sherry called the Fix It Podcast, where he shares their opinion on having better and healthier relationship. Above all, he loves God and lives to honor Him. Fun fact about him: he hates tangled wires. I do too. I hate tangled wires. They give him the ick. He does not understand why people are fans of Pepe. Like, why? Pepe makes him angry. He hates slow devices. We all hate slow devices. Why will I take 5 hours to turn on my device? Cooking and driving are therapeutic for him. Seems he has an addiction to YouTube that he needs to break out of. Ah, I need to lay hands. So, all right. So now having a brand is one thing, but can you own the room when it's time to show up? Let's talk presence and power. Ladies and gentlemen, Daniel Okusan, the big one.
Good afternoon, everybody. Arsenal fans, where are they? We're going to meet later tonight to pray. Because like 12 Arsenal players are injured right now. I don't understand. As they all decided they were going to go for international break, then broke. The others, sir, if it's Yab, you want to Yab us, call us idiot. Don't say solidarity, please. Which club do you support? None. Yes. Okay, you're welcome. Why? We need emotional support. We need emotional support. And to the ladies in the house, like 4 of you, if you're looking for a husband and you don't have a husband, marry an Arsenal fan. There is not a more loyal person than an Arsenal fan. Because we don't shift ground. Things are bad. Things were bad. We were second place 3 times in a row. Do you know what it means? As in, if we were to do it the 4th time, I will still be there. I was about to say 444 is a metaphor, but moving on. Good afternoon. Did you just laugh? Did you just have fun? Why? My presence. That's what we're talking about here. Can I ask you a question? When I say public speaking, what's the first thing that comes to mind? Speaking in public. I like that. When you think about public, what do you think of? Many people. When I was talking to you, did you feel like I was talking to many people? Your number one rule for public speech is that you're speaking to one person. And if you've noticed, for every time I've been talking, I've been looking straight into your eyes. Have you noticed it? I started yabbing Arsenal. The first person I looked at was wearing an Arsenal outfit. Identify yourself, sir. Raise up your hand. Don't waste time. Be proud. Don't worry. This season, at least 1 cup. Amen. Thank you. We're talking stage presence. We're talking owning the room, right? The people you speak to have to believe that you believe in what you're saying. Do you get me? Somebody climbed stage 3 years ago. He was talking. He said, is it for Ewa? Is it for Gary? Is it for Agbado? We will widen the tax net and they were going to have Bala Blue, Bulaba. Did it make any sense? It didn't make sense. But guess why you caught what he was saying? The man was confident in saying what he was. Do you know how many people come on stage and yarn Okpata? You don't even have Okpata. Rubbish with confidence. I don't want to touch a certain aspect of life before some of you religious people will come after me. Let's not go there. Do you understand? Do you know what it means to stand in the presence of people and talk to somebody and the person will carry a bomb and strap himself and poof? Or do you know what it means to say to a person, "Na your mama kosan," and you will suddenly just hate your mom? It's the power of speech. Let me show you the power of speech. I know. Raise your right hand. Wave. Bring it down. Sit down. Stand up. Sit down again. Stand up. On a normal day, then born you will may go meet and go to talk. Now, because I'm standing here and I'm holding a microphone, right? And because I'm having a conversation with you, I'm speaking confidently, like I know what I am saying. But guess what? For the next 3 minutes, anything I say will sound all right to you because I started it off with an engagement that captured every single person in here and made everybody feel as though we are part of a community having a conversation, right? Now, he was talking about branding earlier. And the truth of the matter is branding is a graphic way of public speech. Do you understand? For example, if I mention the color yellow, what comes to your mind? MTN, right? If I tell you, do not think, listen closely, do not think about a pink elephant. What did you just do? What was my instruction? Everything you say will be interpreted, either rightly, wrongly, or in between. It is your responsibility to be able to properly communicate what you have to say to whoever it is you're saying it to. Now, a lot of people, when they think about public speech, the first thing they're thinking of is how to speak proper English, right? I have to be, hoity-toity. I have to ensure I have an accent. I pronounce the word basket and not basket. I say entrepreneur and not entrepreneur. I say morning and not morning. I say envelope and not envelope. Amakusa abudeke chikiko. Shineba. Akowane yare. Zanya magana. How many people here speak Hausa? 2. I communicated with them. I didn't communicate with the rest of you. Why? In their language, I spoke and they understood. I could be speaking English and you will still not grasp it. For example, when I say the transmogrification of the copacetic concentric, what is it? What is the problem? One of the things you need to understand about public speech is that your language must be clear and easy to grasp. One of the first things they teach us in radio is the fact that in as much as you're seated in a radio station and you turn on the microphone, whatever English you are speaking, the person that is selling granite on the road has to understand you. Do you get? If the person on the road does not understand you, you have failed though. It's not about how good you felt about your delivery. It is how well it landed on the person who is listening to you. Right? Now, I will give you one tiny trick. As I was sitting down there, I kept thinking of how to start this conversation. And I didn't have it until she read my profile and mentioned Arsenal. I have suffered in this life because of Arsenal. And they became the thing that I grasped and I worked with. It is important to have your lists, your summary, your whatever it is you want to talk about. But before you have that summary or list that you want to talk about, you have to be versed in that thing you want to talk about. So many people, when they do their public speech, they do a public speech with a PowerPoint slide. I don't have a PowerPoint slide today, right? Now, if you're going to do a PowerPoint speech, if you're going to do a public speech with a PowerPoint slide, how many of you have done that thing before? You've done it before. You've done it before. Do you know that thing where they will open PowerPoint slide? You now see episode to the church and will say, you see topic, you now see like writing everywhere. The person that is sitting where Ola is seated cannot see it. What you should do is have your points that is large enough for everybody to see, and then you explain each point without having to look at the board. If possible, just put a picture. It helps you. Why? Because you're properly versed. Then your conversation, like I've mentioned before, has to be captivating to the audience that is listening. Because why? Your voice is literally guiding them through whatever it is you're doing. It is storytelling, right? Now, let me give you another good example. Did you know that with public speech, you can influence people to do the weirdest thing? Do you know? Do you know? Okay. Keep your eye on me. Don't look anywhere else. Keep your eye on me. So today I was sharing something on radio about one guy who wanted to buy a ring for his soon-to-be fiancé, well, his fiancée. Well, he wanted to engage her to be his fiancée. And then he called her best friend, please come and help me so that we can buy this ring. The girlfriend had gone out. So he now called the girlfriend and said, where are you? He said, I'm out with my best friend. The same best friend that he was with. She said she was out with him, right? And it was supposed to have been a surprise. So he was caught between, spoiling the surprise and asking the girlfriend that this is your best friend that you say you're with and that is with me. Eh? What's going on here? Meanwhile, before I tell you what people said, can you touch your chin? Touch your chin. Touch your chin. Touch your chin. Now look around. I say touch your chin. People are touching here. Why? Why? Okay, let's do something else. Close your eyes. Baba, I shock you, ba? Exactly, Let's do something else. Look around you. Look at everybody around you and everything around you. Have you looked? Now close your eyes. Close your eyes for 5 seconds. The first color that comes to your mind, say it out loud. Okay, stop. The person that said red, when you looked around, where did you look at? What's that man wearing? You said black. You said red. Who did you look at last before you closed your eyes? But you saw. Who said black? Who is sitting next to you? The person in front of you. What did you see? What color did you see? Because you were looking in that direction. I'm showing you something. I said, don't think about a pink elephant. You thought of it. I did this. You rubbed your cheek. I said, look around, close your eyes. That is the power of influence and public speech. If you're unable to influence people with the way you speak, number one, how do you make it that easy? Be versed in what you want to come and say. Number two, there are no boundaries. Get out of the box. Number three, that thing I did to you people is called neuro-linguistic programming. Have you heard of it before? Neuro-linguistic programming. He said that's how I've treated her. No, it's not like that. But do you understand? Public speech, if you're going to be a public speaker, you have to come across as assured. You have to come across as though you know it all, even though you don't know 1%. But the 1% that who watches anime? Who watches anime? Who has seen Demon Slayer? Do you know that character they call Zenitsu? This guy, Ant will pass here, he will faint. He's afraid. But when he sleeps, he would take out an entire Boko Haram battalion, him alone. But guess what? He knows only one move. One move. Other people know 10 moves, but they know 10 moves in one way. He knows one move in 10 ways. So he can have level 1, level 1, 2, level 1 till level 110 that he used to cause lightning and thunder. But he has not passed level 1. It is the same thing with you as a public speaker. What you know, dwell on it. That's why once again, as I drop the mic right now, I dwell on the fact that one life Arsenal lose this season. So, may termites eat your boxers. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope I've been able to convince you a little bit. Public speaking is not really hard. Just know what you're doing. Come up. Be confident. Remember, it's one person you're speaking to. And have a nice day.
Once again, a big round of applause for Daniel Okuson. That was interesting and insightful. We are not clapping enough. Didn't we enjoy the session? Thank you. All right, we are bringing up our next speaker shortly. He is a Nigerian filmmaker, a photographer, a motion design artist. He has a passion for telling African stories through modern, authentic lens. For over 2 decades, he has crafted opening titles for TV shows across Africa, America, and Europe. He recently stepped into the documentary space to deepen cultural engagement. Did I hear somebody say suya? Most notably with the Showmax original Freeman. His work blends creativity with culture, always striving to reflect Africa with dignity, strength, and originality. He also speaks at conferences and workshops, sharing insights on storytelling, design, and cultural impact. Talent can open doors for you. Do I agree? Do we agree with that? But structure is what keeps you in the room. Ladies and gentlemen, let's explore building a creative career that actually lasts with Daro Omaigba.
Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? Cool, cool, cool. I think I set myself up. Yes. I was talking too much yesterday. Yeah. Okay. Hi, how's everybody doing? Great. Uju, I don't like what you did. You shouldn't have brought Daniel up yet. Now everybody is going to know I'm not a fantastic speaker. How do you follow that? Incredible, sir. Thank you so much. Please put your hands together again for him. That is incredible and is an unfair advantage. Okay, I'm going to try to follow that or just say what I can. Simple. See, that's what Daniel said we should do. We have an audience of 1. So who I'm going to be speaking to now. Let me see who I can intimidate. Man, everybody here looks so fire. Anyways, I'm going to be talking about something that I sincerely do enjoy talking about this thing, and that is the issue of talent. Because people like to say I'm a talented person, but let me tell you a secret. Say I'm in a safe space. Am I in a safe space? I don't really like talented people. Did you hear? You heard what I said? Okay. Find out from them later. Is this thing being recorded? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I said what I said. Now, talented people are very interesting people. Yeah. Should I say more than that? Because at some point you might begin to feel that I have something against talented people. I don't. But in my line of work, I have to work with a lot of talented people. I like to think of myself as a talented person too. But in the course of my life and in the course of doing everything I've done, I've tried to do something about just being talented. Because here's the truth. The ugly truth. Talent is not enough. I wish I could have, the color of words to make that more clear to you. I wish I was Daniel and make that more colorful. Oh, stop it. I like it. Continue. But I don't have enough colorful words to say that. And I let that rest with you. Talent is not enough. I'm going to talk about 3 things majorly. And the 3 things I want to talk about I'll say is skill, network, and systems. I'll talk about those three things, then I'll go and sit down. Allow it marinate. Okay. So I'm going to do a shameless plug and say I just finished a documentary about suya. And I've been making that documentary for 7 years plus. Yeah. We filmed across 4 continents, 12 cities, no, 12 countries and 40 cities. 4 continents, 12 countries, 40 cities. No joke. I got receipts. Now, I'd love to stand here and tell you that in all those 7 years, I kept cracking at it every day. And I did it and finished strong. Not lie. And I'd love to stand here and tell you it was because I have this incredible talent that I followed through. Not lie. So, what kept me through 7? See, picking when they born, when I started doing that documentary, they have started finding wife for him now in some cultures. Yeah, and to be honest, and this is a safe space, it actually took me longer. 7 years is the official one I'm saying, because anything longer than that, my wife, so please help me, eh? Just let's 7 years official. Yeah. You guys are good. I love you guys. Put your hands together for yourselves, man. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So, what kept me in all those 7 years are the things I want to share with you. And I think it revolves around these 3 things I mentioned: skill, network, and systems or system. Now, let's go to the first one: skill. Now, for you to have skill, it means that you have taken time to refine your talent. That may not be grammatically accurate, but I'm not Daniel, so forgive me. Daniel will suffer today. Can't just come here and bamboozle all of us. He will suffer. And he denied suya in public. You don't do that. Sacrilege. Because I know he loves suya. So, pardon me, bear with me. Talent is good, but skill is what we should be looking at, because skill is where we now see a more refined talent. Can we agree on that? I don't know too much English, so you just have to pardon me. That's why I know English rich. Skill is refined talent. Definition, according to Darrow. Put Darrow under the... Now, I'll make what is the word analogy? Like when you want to compare. Oh, thank God for Daniel. Daniel, just anything when I talk, just a shake head. so that it will validate everything. It will give everything I'm saying weight. Now, how many of us know the nation or the country that produces cocoa the most? As in, they are the highest in production of cocoa. Huh? Cocoa, cacao. Ghana, yes, you're right. So it's between, okay, let me help us. It's between Ghana and Cote d'Ivoire. That's Ivory Coast, formerly called, was it formerly called Ivory Coast? Still Ivory Coast, okay. Cote d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast. So it's between Ghana and Ivory Coast. They make the highest, they produce highest, export cocoa raw, export it. 60, in fact, between Ghana and cocoa, it accounts for 60% of I don't have all the figures. I wish I had all the figures, and I wish I had all the time to break it down to you. But now, how many of us love chocolate? Chocolate. Auntie, you don't like chocolate? You don't like chocolate? You are a suspect. Uju, don't worry. I've been suspecting you since. Don't worry. You already don't. I'm not even asking you. Now, how many of us can guess who makes the most money? So there's a country that makes about $7.1 billion, not naira, dollars, USD. That's about what they make from the production of chocolate. How many of us can guess which country that is? Oh, so Switzerland is actually number 10 in the ranking. Yeah, they're about number 10. Huh? You gaba? Ga? Chale? No. So I have a whole list. I can't bother reading it, but let me just break your hearts by saying Europe. This thing breaks my heart. Yeah, because I'm a documentary filmmaker, and these are the realities I live with every day because they are the things I talk about. It legit makes me emotional how far back we are. So Europe and accounts for about 75% of the most profit that is made from the export of chocolate. Europe. One country alone makes about seven. And that country is Germany, by the way. Germany, yeah. West Africa not the top 10. We are not even. I don't even think we are in top 20. If you really dig down and do the research. So let me come back to what I was saying about talent. So I want you to look at talent like cacao, raw cocoa. Somebody say raw power. Raw power. So I told a couple of friends I made yesterday that raw will only get you so far. And if what you are exporting is just raw, unrefined, you will get rich, but you never be wealthy. The wealthiest nations in the world do not Jesus, I need English. They do not export raw materials. The wealthiest nations in the world. I'm not talking about the richest nations in the world, though, that have money. There are many nations in the world. You know some of those nations. It's like you are in one of them. You see what I did there? Right. This thing, I didn't know it was being recorded and streamed. I have to be careful. And now FCTID. There's one place I've been hearing about here. Please, anything I say, please, with a pinch of salt, I beg. Allegedly, yeah, that's the word. Allegedly. So, how much time do I have remaining? Yeah, 4 minutes. Don't worry, I'll be done soon. This particular one is the one that pains me the most. So, I'm spending a lot of time on it, but I'll be done soon. Don't worry. The whole point of what I'm saying is take time to refine that which you call your talent, because there are a million and one talented people. If we go out on the street now and just pick 10 people randomly, you'll be amazed what you might hear from them or what you can see them do. So it's not about talent. Talent will get you in the room. Somebody said it just now. Yeah? But what determines your real value is your skill. The time that you spent polishing that talent. So spend some time polishing your talent. And don't become it. See, I said something about talented people because I work with a lot of talented people. A lot of us grow up entitled. We think the world will come to us and the world will revolve around I can't say the word. As far as we can just shake it. The world will revolve around it. Well, some part of the world. But whether they will stay with you will depend on how round it is. And if a rounder one doesn't come, no, this is becoming very, I'm sorry. Skill. Well, let's skill. Refine your skill. Stop giving out raw. Stop making excuses that no, this is just the way I am. I just have to give it to. Don't stop it. I have to. This is me. I don't. What? Who is you? Who are you? What are you? Stop it. If you don't know how to speak English, take some time to learn English, especially if you have to communicate in English. My English is not that good, really. But I'm taking my time every day because I've found out that somehow people just want to hear me talk. He's the guy that is making suya. Oh yeah, come and explain yourself. So I found out that somewhere along the line, I have to talk. And I was sharing with someone just now. Interestingly, people even want to pay me for this talking. So I started learning how to talk now. Refine your talent. Skill up. Skill up. And even as a filmmaker is not, I'll tell you again, filmmaking is not about filmmaking. I know that's sounding crafty, but filmmaking is not about cameras, lenses, all those technical things. Filmmaking is deeper. Filmmaking is actually about documenting life. So be a perpetual student of life. You need to learn. You need to read. Yeah. Okay. Let me quickly talk about the next one, which is very close to my heart also. There's so many things I can say about that one. Let me move on. Network. Now, we like to throw that word around a lot, and it means a lot. It means different things to different people. But I'm going to talk about network in terms of your relationship with people. The way you, as a talent, relate to other people. The way people feel about you. The kind of connections that you are making. The kind of reputation, brand that you are putting out there. How do people perceive you? And now let me tell you one. Can I move? I want to get close to people. See, I don't want to shout this one. So there are two people. I like to make this illustration between Adam and Adamu. So Adam, very polished guy. Daniel, I'm not throwing a jab at you. Adam speaks like Daniel. He's very, refined. He's not rough on the edges. He's smooth. His voice, everything is fantastic. And he's an editor. A video editor, and he's so polished and everything. Adamu, on the other hand, is a bit more like me. His English is not very good. He's a video editor too. But now here's the thing about Adam. Adam, if you give him your video, you will now have to go to church. Immediately you submit the video with him, you have to go to church to go and see your pastor for counseling first. Your pastor has to start counseling you for patience, heartbreak, emotional trauma, everything. He should just start counseling you down first. You never even prayer immediately, fasting and prayer. You put you on a prayer and fasting immediately. Yeah, pre-counsel, because he's gonna come. He's guaranteed. In fact, is gonna come. Adam is gonna break your heart. He's gonna tell you, this work, oh my God, my mental health, and and because his English is so good, you are gonna, are gonna be calm. Adam will tell you that this work will take 2 weeks, but that 2 weeks, just clean the weeks, just put months there. That's when you will see that's when the first call of maybe when it will be ready will come through. After 2 months, that's Adam. Then, eventually, that work, if it not come out. But Adam is brilliant too. Adam is an award-winning editor. Fantastic. Okay. We'll find out in the next episode. Adamu, on the other hand, if Adamu tells you that your work is going to come out in a week, in 3 days' time, he's going to call you back that your work is ready. His work is not as fantastic as Adam's own, but he gets the work done. His word is his bond. You guys are intelligent. If I ask you what is going to happen in 5 years' time to these two people, you already know. I don't need to. Do I need to be explaining it? Huh? In 5 years' time, go. Let thunder not fire Adam. If he has half clients, if he has half clients, if all the clients that he has have not moved to Adamu, in fact, thunder fire the last half clients that he has. Yeah. Adamu will keep improving. Somewhere along the line, Daniel will even start coaching himself. You can't even speak like Daniel. Clock it, clock it, clock it, clock it, clock it. Like me, now I'm going to get Daniel's number. He go coach me. Now next time you see me, next time you see the English, forget what Daniel was talking about. The culpability of the magnification. Una go tire. What's that? Daniel, stop it. I go speak English. What do you mean? Confuse people with English. Yeah. The way you make people feel, the network you are building as a talent, my brother, my sister, where that connection will take you to, unimaginable. Sensei just met me today for the first time, but I know he wants my number. Sharp. Because you just have to make some kind of connection that is lasting, a lasting impression. And it's nothing fake. It comes from a very real place. And if it's not real, it's not real. I met two young men yesterday. I know they are my guys now. I know. Because of the conversations we had yesterday. They were they were very genuine. They were very authentic. And thank God I know them. Because those guys, they are going somewhere to happen. And I have some very interesting friends in my life. And I met them at a time where people didn't really know them. So now when people see me, they're moving with some kind of people, they'll say, wow, this Dan Rousseff. It's not this Dan Rousseff, it's network, just good behavior. See, let me tell you something. Write this one down. There's no substitute for bad character. A badly behaved person. There's, as in, like, if you are badly behaved, see, a well-behaved person wins every day. It doesn't matter how talented you are. At some point, that your talent, it will start annoying people. So just have good character. Leave talented people. You just be a well-behaved person, a good-mannered human being. Where you go to, the places you can access. Adam should be talented there. He should. He made day where he did. Sorry, no offense to Adam if there's anybody called Adam here. Yeah. Lastly, I'm going to talk about systems. I wish I had more time to talk about that, but I know my time is up. So I need to go. I need to be disciplined. Yeah, that's another thing. Talented people, you need to be disciplined. Show up early. They give you 10 minutes, you are taking 20, like Daryl. Don't do that. You need to build systems. And one of these things is what I'm talking about. There needs to be some discipline. You need to tell yourself, I show up regardless. No, not making my mental health. Today I'm not feeling. No, it's not feeling. It's not. Don't fuel your business with passion, please. Fuel your system with systems. Financial systems, management systems, administrative systems. You hear what I'm talking about? Not passion. Passion is good for when you want to start or when you want to feel good. But passion is not what will drive your system. Your business, is systems. Build systems. Learn about how to do some basic bookkeeping. Keep records. Read. And connect with people. If you don't have the skill in yourself, connect with people who can. Yeah?
That was amazing. A big round of applause for Daro Omaigba. If you didn't get anything from what he said, please get this. Skill is refined talent. Write it down. Daro Omaigba 2026. Are you writing? Skill is refined talent. Daniel Omaiba 2026. You are not writing. We'll send you out of this place. All right. That was amazing. Thank you very much, Daro. All right. So to lead us further into the lightning talks, we have someone from Sync Hub that is coming to talk to us on passion and monetization, right? So passion is beautiful, just like we just heard. It's beautiful, but it's important that this passion pays you, and then you have to build systems around it for it to pay you, right? So with Akwaroro Ogenefego Harmony, also known as Feg Art, is a visual artist, content creator, and the CEO of Feg Art Business Hub. She is known for her expressive portrait art, transforming simple pencil strokes into powerful visual stories. Isn't that amazing? Over the years, she has successfully built a brand from her passion, turning creativity into both impact and income. Through her platform, she empowers creatives to recognize the value in their skills and turn them into their passion and turn to sorry, I take that again. Through her platform, she empowers creatives to recognize the value in their skills and to turn their passion into a profitable path. She represents Sync Hub Creative Space, a creative hub dedicated to empowering and connecting young creatives in Nigeria and the continent at large. Let's talk monetization and making your creativity work for you. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Akperero Ogenefego Harmony.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for having me. It's such a pleasure to be here. I mean, I've had so great men come before me, so these shoes are so large to fit, but I'll do my best. So, my name is Harmony. I'm also known as Feg Art. I'm the CEO of Feg Art. I'm an artist, obviously. I do drawings, I do paintings, and I would like to talk about turning your passion into paychecks. Are we ready? So before we start, I would like to do this. Put your finger down if, okay, let's have 5 fingers up, please. Everybody. So put a finger down if you have a creative skill, but you haven't made money from it. You have a particular skill and you haven't made money from it. Okay. Second, if people ask you to work for free, just do run out for me now. You be my guy. Okay. Third, you've said I'm still learning instead of charging money for it. You just use that as an excuse. I mean, I'm still learning, so just let me do it for them now. Okay. You don't know how to put a price on your work. Okay, lastly, you are waiting to be perfect before you start. So I can see some people don't even have any finger up again. So let me say something. If you have no finger, I mean, like if you have, okay, let's say you have one, at least now. Let me see. Please let everybody put your hands down. Thank you. It means that we have a lot of work to do. A lot of work to do. I mean, it's not enough for us to be creative, just like Darrow, am I correct, has said. Talent is very good, but it's not enough. Money is what is needed. So let's go right into it. So your talent is not the problem. Yeah. Your talent is not the problem. You are skilled, but do you know what you lack? Consistency. A lot of us, because I'm speaking for myself as well, we are able to, or we are not able to put a price to our work because we don't think we actually deserve to be paid for it, or we don't think we are good enough to be paid for it. And that's why we said the last question was, if you think you're waiting for for it to be perfect first before you start, then there is a problem. Because consistency, like Adamu and Adam, if Adamu is consistent with what he's delivering and is upscaling, Adamu will be where Adam will not even dream of in the next 5 years. And that's the power of consistency. You might not be there yet, it might not be perfect yet, but start. Tell somebody, I'm charging 5,000 naira for this, and put a straight face. According to Sensei, Sensei will tell you, how much can you tell somebody to pay for your work with a straight face without actually looking like, you sure? Then that's the price. Especially for creatives, like an artwork. Do you know an artwork can cost 100,000 here, and then you take it somewhere else, and then somebody's pricing 1 million, and you tell yourself it's not the same artwork. If you can say this work costs 1 million, and you give a straight face, then that is the price for the work. You know why? Because you believe that it's worth 1 million. And that's what one of the things that we're talking about here. So you are creative. Another problem why we all have our hands down is you are creative, but you are not visible. People are not seeing your work. How many of us have made videos on our phones that we never got to post them? We have created content. In fact, sometimes I would tell myself, I want to do a day in the life of an artist. Start from the beginning, from when I woke up. I took my time to make videos. When I got to the office, I did this. I paid bike man this. And then the video is still on my phone till date. Why? Because I don't think it's really good enough. I don't think it's not really giving how, when you see content creators, how they do their thing now, it's not really giving. So I think I should just leave it. And that's the problem. We are not visible. We're not putting ourselves out there enough. So I'm challenging somebody, post that video today. When this year started, some people started with 30 days challenge, post myself for 30 days this year. They started with that energy this year. First day 1, day 2. Some people did not go past day 10. Honestly. Some people stopped at day 30 and they did not do it again. And that's the visibility we are talking about. You are creative, nobody's doubting that. But you are not visible. How can you be visible? Let people see your work, both online and offline. Don't be shy to talk about what you do. Don't be shy to tell somebody, this is what I do. Post that video. Make a video of your work. If it's content you create, stand in front of the camera, even when your hair is not well done or you're not wearing your Christmas clothes. Most of the content creators we have on the internet today, they don't even dress like people that want to really create content, and that's what goes viral the more. You will see captions like always the low quality videos. Look out for those low quality videos. They go very viral, they go very far. So you're creative, yes, but visibility. Next is you are passionate, but you are not positioned. Before now, how many of you have heard of the Sync Hub Creative Space? You've never heard of the Sync Hub Creative Space. Anyways, that's why I'm here. Because the Sync Hub has helped me as an artist. I used to teach before. Great. I like to teach. I love to teach. But then I knew that I wanted to do more for myself as a creative. So I quit my job. That was a bold step. I didn't quit my job because I wanted to go to another school to teach. I was teaching a British school. Rude children, yes, but you paid the bills. And let me put it out there because I know people are watching. Please train your children. Yes, raise them right, because teachers are frustrated. A lot of them just come to work because they just want to get the money at the end of the day, because teachers are frustrated. I used to tell myself that in the next 5 years, I don't think people will teach again. I don't, maybe some, but in next 5 years, a lot of teachers would find some people would tell themselves, I'd rather just stay, look for a remote job, or look for something to do, go open a business or something, because the kind of children we have today, they're amazing. They're amazing. They have the money. I mean, the parents have the money to pay. So, are you going to do the work, or let's take them somewhere else? So, what will you say as the owner of the school? Oh, don't worry. We would leave them here. Some people have paid their fees from year one till they will graduate. So, what do you want to do with that child? You want to send them where now? Child that they have paid ahead in arrears. Where do you want to send the child to? Anyway, that's by the way. I digressed. Okay, so the real gaps, we have lack of structure, lack of visibility, and lack of guidance. So let's go straight into what are the three creatives. When you say somebody's a creative, what can you say they do? Creatives, they can sell products. So it's not just necessarily those that stand in front of camera or create content. What are creatives? What do they do? Apart from content creators, let's remove content creators from this. Creatives. Yes. And at the end of the day, that artwork can be a product. So it's not just about rendering a service. You could sell products. So we have three. We can categorize them under these three umbrellas. These three umbrellas. Okay, three umbrellas. Number one, services. They offer something, a service to you. Okay, you want to do this, I can do it for you. That's a creative one. Number two, products. Okay, I just made this. I made a dress. I made an artwork, and now it's a product. I'm selling it to you. Then number three, content. That's the one that we all know. When we say somebody's a creative, the first thing that comes to our mind is a content creator or brand influencer, like I used to call myself. Yeah, so okay. Now how do we bridge the gap between just creating and actually earning from it? How do we bridge that gap? Number one, okay, I said about three umbrella: structure, visibility, and guidance. If you can master these three things, or if you can get a hold of these three things, then you can bridge that gap between just creating and actually earning from what you're doing. Number one, the structure means building a routine. Wake up in the morning and say, okay, this is what I'm doing in a day. You might not have an office physically, but you have a routine. I wake up in the morning, I leave the house, I go here. Maybe you are visiting offices, you are visiting institutions. You want to put yourself out there. Make a routine. I want to create content today, or let me do this artwork and that. You're not making money yet, but just build a routine that works for you and stay consistent at that routine. Stick to deadlines. Don't be like those don't be like Adam, and you would tell your client, your customer, I will deliver in 2 weeks, and then in 2 months they are still begging you. How far now? Stick to deadlines. Then let's go to visibility. Share your work consistently, both online and offline. Don't be afraid. Like, what's the worst that I used to tell myself? What's the worst that can happen? You have one like, Those content creators that are big today, Sabinus will tell you that before. Sometimes if you post a video, you will see him and his aunt, his uncle. And that one will say, Sabi, you don't tell on the comment section. Now this one they do. Maybe the person not even watch more than 2 seconds. Just this is my relative. but they started somewhere. If you are waiting until you have 1 million views on your videos, or you have 100 clients per day, or you are booked throughout the year, you might wait for a very long time. So it's important to share your works consistently, both online and offline. How can you share your work offline? Anybody, please? Yes. Tell somebody about it. Tell somebody. Most of the clients I have today, or most of the returning clients I have, is from word of mouth. And most of them referrals. I say, this person did this thing for me. Okay. I might not even get a client online for like a month. But I'm posting my work. Oh, they are there every day, at least. Or maybe every week something is going out. But then you still have to stay consistent. Offline and online. Very, very important. Offline and online. Then the third one, the third umbrella, which is guidance. Seek mentors or join supportive creative communities like the Sync Hub. Now, let me tell you what the Sync Hub does. It's a creative ecosystem. In the Sync Hub, if you come to the Sync Hub, we have artists, we have singers, we have just anything you can call a creative, any role that you can say a creative does, we have them there. And now the Sync Hub does what? It helps to harness these talents and give them a platform to assist them. Most of them, they have this talent, but they don't know what to do or how to go about it. If they have a space, first of all, there is a space and then a community that can help each other. Imagine one artist meets another artist, and you probably have one work and you can, or too many works, you cannot finish. You tell another one, please help me with this. That's the essence of a community. You can't do this thing on your own. This world of creativity, you cannot run it on your own. You need people, you need community, and you need to collaborate. Mentors, mentorship, creative communities. Tell somebody about what you do. Let the person help you. Collaborate with other people. Okay, so for you to make a paycheck out of your passion, let me round up. 3 things: your skill, your visibility, and your offer. Your skill is what you do. I cannot even stress that enough because Darrow, sorry, I'm just giving an example. He has stressed it enough. Your skill, you have to, is what? Your skill is your what? Is a refined, thank you very much, plus your visibility. And that's who sees what you are doing. Are you just talented and you are locked inside somewhere? Put yourself out there and offer how people pay you. Learn to price your work. Put a price to your work, to your worth. And that's how you make a paycheck out of it. I hope somebody has learned something. Thank you very much. So we will be expecting you at the Sync Hub Creative Space. Please, let's collaborate together. Thank you.
A big round of applause for her. That was an amazing session. Thank you, Harmony. I'm sure we have a lot of questions on ground. Have you written down our questions? All right. So if you've not done that, please do that now. We are bringing back the speakers on stage. Harmony, Darrow, Daniel, Jeffrey, please. We need to have you on stage. This is time for Q&A. Oh, sorry. Okay. Oops. Yeah. Can we have the second mic? Please sit. Sir, please sit here so she sits in the middle. Yes, sir. Thank you. Oh, you don't. I'm sorry. All right. Do we have our questions ready? Who is going first? All right. Okay, so all right, so I have a question personally. Maybe let me start and then oh, I see somebody nodding. That was what he expected. Okay, right. So please come up stage. All right, my question is this. A lot of creatives are good, but invisible, right? So what are they doing wrong when it comes to positioning and visibility? What are they doing wrong? Okay, so would you like to answer that?
Okay, both. Okay. What are they doing wrong? I think primarily a lot of creatives are giving into their fears and the and they are looking too much at their own limitations instead of building on their strengths. Now, I'll tell you guys something that will shock you. I'm an introvert. Yeah, yeah, I get that reaction a lot. Yeah, but I realized very early that being an introvert and behaving like an introvert in the typical traditional sense that people perceive introverts will not help my ministry. I go hungry. You understand what I mean? So I started to deliberately train myself on how to speak in public, how to engage with people. So I'll go to a place and I'll be the first to walk up to somebody and introduce myself and tell them, "Hi, my name is Daru. You are, and if there's something I genuinely like about maybe what you're wearing, how you look, I will not hesitate to come. It takes a lot. A whole see to stand before people and talk. The amount of, in fact, the calories I'm burning mentally, you can't even to do what I just did now. To be sitting here even in front of you, making eye contact, and it takes a lot from me. But you know, I discovered that if I don't do that, there's a way people might begin to perceive you. People might even hate you, outrightly hate you, and say, "Well, waiting they worry down and say pride, arrogance." Because if not be say even really fine like that, safe. So I had to learn it. I asked myself, can this thing be learned? Is it a skill I can acquire at some point, like public speaking and all that, or just genuinely making interaction, is this something I can learn? And I discovered, yeah, it's something I can learn. So I stopped giving into the fear of my limitation. Because if you leave me to my devices, I will be, see, I'll be at home, Netflixing, chilling, reading a book, I just day, I'm not talking to anyone. I'm not having to burn energy being among people. So yeah, but you might be hungry, very hungry. Yeah, so don't give in to the fear. Don't give in to your limitations. See, as human beings, we have enormous capacity for so many great things. So give into that instead. What will you lose? What's the worst that can happen? You just become like my auntie, yeah, make money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And be fine like her too. That is it. Clock it. All right, yeah.
Thank you very much, sir. Did we get what he said? What's the first thing to do to position yourself for visibility? Can somebody answer that? Can somebody just summarize? I don't like the way people are looking at me. Oh. I'm scared.
They are deep in comprehension. You guys you are enablers. You are enablers.
All right. So, do we have our questions ready? I should continue asking the question. It means you've not been listening from the beginning. If you've been listening from the beginning, you would have tons of questions ready. Yes, sir. All right. So, all right, sir.
So the question was about visibility of the average creative. Very many creatives are so passionate they forget that it's a business, right? They're so passionate. They're like, "Ah, man, this is so much fun. I love doing it. It makes me so happy." But you see, the thing about happiness is it's an emotion, right? When the fact that you have been doing this for so long has not put 1 naira inside your pocket, when it hits, you understand? When it finally hits, well, your spirit man will speak to you. It will, deep will call on to deep. Do you understand? Now, a lot of people may say that it is fear. There's the part of fear. There's also the part of the fact that you do not understand the scope of what you have in hand can be, right? Take, for example, Darrow, sorry, I forgot your name. Harmony. That's how we have harmonized here. I mean, Jeffrey and then myself. Imagine we're all musicians, right? There's somebody named Jermaine, Tito, let's say Michael and Marlon, right? As children, right? We were called the Jacksons. We created such good music. Why did we create music so good? Our father's belt. You understand? Our father understood that this thing is more than just, oh, baby, give me one more chance. Of all the people that collect beats, it was the lead vocalist who used to chop the most beating. Because why? In as much as the guitar may sound off at a point, as long as he continues to hit his notes, people will forget that the sound in the background was, because there's nobody here who, if they tell you to come and do karaoke, you climb and be doing ba-dum dum. No, you're singing the lyrics. And people remember how the lyrics pitched or went down at certain points, right? Michael received the most. When it came to it, who does the world remember? Because he got to that point where he knew it was more than just the singing. There was a whole lot more to this than just. How many of you know the Beatles? You know the Beatles? The Beatles is like the world's most profitable and popular band, right? They were popular in the 50s, 60s. How many of you realize that Michael Jackson has the rights to their music? All. Michael Jackson had the rights to their music. These guys had released music like 20 years before Michael Jackson became a solo artist. I don't know if you've heard this song before. Oh, yeah, she's mine. Baby, that girl is mine. The person Michael Jackson sang that song with was a member of the Beatles, Paul McCartney. And they were having a conversation one day, and Paul let him know that, we don't have the right to our music. Like, hey! He now calls, and then buys the rights, and then tells Paul, don't buy on our right too. That's how they became enemies. What's the difference? Paul McCartney was a member of a band. They enjoyed doing their music. Michael Jackson broke out of band mentality and understood that he needed to make his money. And to do that, he knew that it was show business. There is the show, there has to be a business side to it. Let me give you another example. I happen to be a voiceover artist as well. Yeah. And do you remember this cartoon? House of Ajebo? where cut bread, put egg, put 10, put this. The animator and I were in a project called Dave and Golly. I'm not afraid to say because it never came out. We're in a project called Dave and Golly, and I was supposed to be part of the voiceovers, right? Cut the long story short, I ended up becoming a voiceover artist and director of voice, right? And from the start of it, I was still in my early 20s at the time, mid to late 20s. And I told my friend, because we had become friends, and I said to him, I said, in as much as I understand that you have a dream or you are excited about this because nobody had done a full length 3D stop motion animation in Nigeria. And it was a beautiful idea. I said, sir, we can't do this thing alone. There is the show and there is the business. Let's focus on the show whilst we look for people that can do the business. If your mind is that you're going to collect all the money, 1 naira you will not see. Once you learn that you have to profit share, at least 10 kobo is better than 0 naira. Do you understand? And so, to God be the glory. My friend did not listen to me. Do you understand? Here's what I mean. If you have done, even if it is infographics, a 1 minute infographic video can take you 2-3 weeks to make properly. My guy thought he could make an hour and 10 minutes movie and be the only animator. Right? Those of us who were in the audio and the sound, I had done my part. The sound designer had done his was ready to do his part, etc., 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 etc. Long story short, a week to the premiere of the movie, he had left Abuja because we actually voice recorded and everything. Left Abuja, and I said, "What are you going to do in Lagos?" Said he was going to go and start the groundwork. And I said, "You can't start groundwork when there's nothing on ground. You can't start. We had already done the world. Dave and Golly didn't. We already done press conference. We didn't have one scene ready." Do you understand what he was? Well, he said, "Don't be afraid." There is the flip side of "don't be afraid." Do you understand? We recorded audio November, December, January, where I even knew that we shouldn't be doing the business was when we went to go and look for sponsorship. And the guy was asking us questions and we couldn't answer one. And I said, "Baba, we not sabi this thing. Let's look for people that can do this while we focus on the work." February, he was in Lagos. August, I traveled to Lagos. 5 days to the premiere. I said, "Can I see the film?" The first scene had not been done. The first scene had not been done. I repeat, the first scene had not been done. By a day before, I said, "Is it ready?" Because he kept telling me it was ready. "Is it ready? Can I at least see it?" He had done scene 1 and scene 2. There was no sound on it. Brethren, he surprised me. I make proud to tell you that on that project, in 1 day, I learned sound design. Because I was losing my mind. There was YouTube playing. Remember when I said addiction to YouTube? There was YouTube playing, and I was, okay, follow the motion. This is the kind of sound you need to have. This, layering. A 2-minute scene took me about 11 hours to sound design because I was learning on the go. Again, I say, long story short, we had a cinema full of people. You can imagine a cinema of 250 sitters, and you had people sitting on the aisle waiting to see the first Nigerian full-length 3D stop motion animation movie. And when I entered into the cinema, they were showing documentary of the making of the film. And people started to shout, "Where's our money? Where's our money?" As I walked in, people started screaming, "Golly, Golly," because I played the role of Goliath. And what was the captivating thing?
This was Goliath's voice.
Do you understand? So people were captivated by the voice they saw in the documentary, but they never got to see the movie. Long story short, many people are afraid and they don't go out there. Many people are confident and go out there without a plan. So there's a flip side to both sides. Have sense. The long and short of it, have sense. Have a plan. Have a network. Have a structure. If you don't have it, meet her. She will help your life. Amen.
Thank you very much, sir. The next question is for you, actually. All right. So you mentioned consistency. Yeah. Consistency sounds good. It sounds simple. No, both, please. Because, okay, don't worry. Just hold it first. It sounds good. It sounds simple. Yeah. But it's actually one of the hardest things to do, if you agree with me. So, what has helped you to stay consistent in the industry, in the creative industry?
Okay, thank you very much. I think the thought of if I not do, I go hungry. Honestly, because it's not easy to be consistent. Yeah, but then I've left everything else to pursue this. So the thought of I can't fail. I think when you don't have any other option, I think you would stay consistent. That's what has helped me. But I think some other people might have options and that could maybe make them more relaxed. So you could still push yourself to be consistent even if you have other options. Probably you have a job, a 9 to 5, but you're still a creative, you're still doing something outside of it. Still push yourself because at the end of the day, it's what you're doing that would actually make you go far. Your talent would push you out there more than your 9 to 5, honestly. So yeah.
All right. Thank you very much for that. Jeffrey Ben, this question is for you. In this time and age of social media, there are some of us that are really talented. We have a lot to do, but we have no business with social media. We don't know how to be there, how to put ourselves on social media and all of that. But we are creative. Oh, we have a lot we are doing at the backstage. Rather, we have a lot going on. But showing up on social media is a problem. How do we balance that?
Hey. uh, Daruto as an see, that's problem too. Is a lot of people are going through that, and I will say this first: if you are not a social media person, and you don't have the time, find someone. That's why network is important. Find someone that can balance your energy and make your social media presence better. That means the person you won't hire a random person. You have to have someone that understands you, understand your goal, where you're heading, in connects with you. Is like a manager, like you mentioned, that both of you understood this, but the business side, you had to get someone else to do. Same thing with social media. You have to find someone that see. For me, I'll tell you this: my best advantage, even on social media platform, is LinkedIn. If you see me on Instagram, I'm terrible. I will try. Even sorry, my wife, she's one say she's Gen Z. So she will just say, baby, you need to be online. You need to be online. Just to snap. I said, no, I don't want to. Oh, you just snap, then she just post it and everything. Say, oh, it worked. Okay. But when it comes to LinkedIn, I know how to perform because I know it's business. Yeah, yeah, knowing what to say, you're engaging. But she, on the other hand, LinkedIn is not her thing. But put her on TikTok, Instagram, she's on the go. So the next thing she'll say, you know what, babe, I'm going to be your business manager. I said, fine. I mean, social media manager. I said, take control. So the thing is this now, I have depended my whole social media life upon her. But while she was doing that, I began to learn some few things. So sometimes when she's just doing stuff, I was just say, I want to add some few things. She'll say, oh, okay, you're learning. So if you have the time to say you want to learn and the skill to do that, like skills like you mentioned, please go ahead because it's very vital at this age. But if you don't, please collaborate, help yourself. It's like help yourself. And I mean seriously help yourself. Eh? Social media has a way that you can easily disappear. So when consistency plays a lot too. So that means it requires your time. It requires me. There was a period that like I even decided that okay, each and every week I must post. So planning, scheduling, having calendars, having knowing what to post, and even out of the small moments that you decide to post, it needs to be intentional because like it comes to boils down to this thing, you're still branding. It's yourself. You're promoting yourself. You're telling people your story. Why should people buy your products? Why should people know you? You understand? You have to be, and now we're in the age, like I keep mentioning now, we're at the age of evidence. People want to know, okay, how did he do this documentary? What was the behind the scene? What was he doing back then before he even started getting funding? You understand? They want to know how real it was before they cut, so that they will join you in that journey and contribute more. Had it been they were joining the contribution, sorry to say that, and understood what was going on, they won't be shouting, please bring us our money back, because both of them were behind him. He didn't even know. They were still at behind the scene trying to solve last minute thing because one person decided that I can do it by myself, or I need the money all up to myself. Okay. So I believe that really matters, right? I think you want to. Yeah, good.
All right, thank you very much. So if there's anything to take from his response
Someone wants
is
to ask the question, sorry.
yes, I'll come to you, sir. Excuse me. So if you know you can do it yourself, make sure you get somebody, employ a capable hand to help you with the social media space. You can't do it all by yourself, right? Thank you very much, Jeffrey, for that answer. So someone has a question behind.
Okay, how are we passing? Yeah, no. It's to who? Okay. Hope it's not to me.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Yes.
My name is Mekamwa Osigbodi. Oh, okay. Okay. Again, good afternoon, everybody. So my name is Mekamwa Osigbodi. Yeah, I get that face every time I mention my name. But you can just call me Mecca. Yeah. So I'm a broadcaster with Cool FM. The big one is my boss. We agree on everything except Arsenal. As a matter of fact, if there are only two Arsenal haters in the world, I am number one. I don't like that. Yeah, whatever. Show me your UEFA Champions League and we can talk. But I have a question. Yeah, and it's about, I'm going to direct it to Harmony. It's about pricing. You made mention of the fact that you should know your worth and put a price to it. But we can all agree that your immediate environment influences how much you put a price to your worth. But there's also a very thin line between your environment affecting your pricing and you devaluing yourself. Because take for example, you're in a particular place and they say you're in Kano, because I was in Kano before, and you're a voice actor. Your immediate environment, if you tell a Kano person, say you want to voice in Hausa, and you're telling him 1 million naira for the next 10 years, I promise you're never going to get the call from anybody again. But take for example, that same Hausa you're speaking, you go to a place like or Enugu Sef in Nigeria, and you tell them maybe 5 million. Because that's not the language spoken in that place. They probably will value it so much more. So how do you know how to put a price without ensuring that your immediate environment does not make you devalue yourself?
Okay. It can be hard, anyways. I understand because mm, your immediate environment can actually affect you. So, how then do you now put a price to it? Study your environment, study them. Okay, I'm in Kano. I cannot put 1 million naira for Kano. If you want to, if you want to put a price tag to um your location, then ask around. Okay, so those that do these things, how do they price? What's the pricing for it? Make inquiries. Don't just act. They can look at you like, are you okay? Who is this one? I have somebody. So if you had done your background check and you have said, okay, you've found out that this person or these people do it for this, so you can, work around that. You can be different, maybe yours, you just have something different that you do to yours for them to be able to say, okay, if I can pay this person 100,000 and you do this, I can pay you 200,000. Do you understand? So study your environment, and if possible, it's some people change locations for better visibilities. Yes. So if possible, you can change your location. Yes, please.
So I will. I promise. I always try my best to tell you the truth from my own life. Yeah. So I grew up in Benin. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's what's up. EDO 052, baby. That's how we rock. So, and it get how we be for that side. There's a way we view certain things, like voiceover, 1 million in Benin. Asana. What did they do? Just make her talk. The way they will run it down. And no, things have changed. To be fair, things have changed. But when I started out doing media, video production, and all that, it was hard. So at some point, I asked myself, can I really advance like this in this Benin? What I am gunning for, what the offering, the type of things I want to do, will it really can I make headway with it? Let me give you a practical example. So if I say this thing now, and because they are recording this thing, anyway, I'll say it. What was the worst that can happen? So, to the best of my knowledge, to the best of my understanding, at the time when we started making weddings look like films, nobody was doing it. I don't know. I don't know of anyone. I looked at, because that was one of the things that I was paying then, making wedding videos, and not reels, as in they produce the whole wedding as if you were making a film, script it, and all these things that it's common now. But as at the time we had the idea, myself and my business partners, as at the time we had the idea, nobody was doing that. Weddings were very drab. They look boring. And I said, no, I'm not going to do all these things. Go and be filming goat and filming all those. No, I'm going to make it cinematic. I'm going to make it, look like a movie, something. So we did that. We started doing that. And so we got this client, and I spoke with the bride and the groom and told them that this was what we were going to do. Unfortunately for us, the bride and groom were not in Nigeria. That was the first wala we had. And secondly, and this second point is even the most important, they were not the ones paying for the production. So it was the bride's mother that was paying for it. So we had finished doing this wedding production, and it was fantastic, and it looked like a movie. We put soundtrack in some places, cleaned out the bangolo beats that they were putting, and put some music, nice music under it. So I went to present it to the woman, and she looked at it, and she said, where is the goat that they were killing? She first calm down. No goat. What of the cow? The full cow that they killed is not in this video. She looked the way she looked at the cow nowhere. Then the one that the sin I committed when her club members were dancing in. I didn't show. No, I caught it. It's not that I didn't show it. I caught it. I summarized it. The way they were turning around her and hailing her. I didn't show everything. I just put small. When our club member, then when they were now all the people that sprayed, not that I didn't put where they sprayed though. I showed the full length of the spraying, unedited. I didn't put it there. And unfortunately for me, I was saying the girl I was saying then. I went with her. I was even boasting. I said, I need to go pick up some money from. Yeah, I need to go pick up some money from clients. Come, let's go. So she was there when that woman. See, first of all, she first bring out CD or CD. She first fling the CD in my direction. He said, "What's this wrong?" Wait, I'm speaking English now. That she wasn't speaking English. That woman, she washed me clean. As in, the washing, I felt sorry for my life. My babe, she didn't know what to say. She was gobsmacked. It was a horrible experience. But it taught me something. It made it very clear to me that what I was doing at that time, it was not for her. And I had to decide who I was going to take this product to that would be willing to pay for the value of the product. Now, let me tell you one part people don't see. Now, in that time where you are looking for the people that this product will be valuable to, there will be hunger. Yeah. There is a period of hunger that you have to endure. Are you willing to endure that hunger? Are you willing to say no till you get to say the yes? This is the reality. This is what my reality. Maybe it's not the same but this is what I had to endure. I had to pack my bag with my business partners, and we said, "This Benin, we will leave." There was another incident. That one I can't even share it on camera in case they are still around. That one was bloodier. It was life-threatening. Yeah. So between those two experiences, I said, no, this place is not going to work for me. And we moved to Lagos. And I would love to tell you that immediately we moved to Lagos, everything just blew up. Nah, lie. The competition in Lagos choke. At that time, there were people were now. I was now beginning to see other people doing similar stuff. So it was nothing novel anymore. So there's that time. So are you willing? Can you bear until you find your people? Because that's what it is at the end of the day. There has to be a time. You have to take time to find your people that will pay and accept the value that you are giving. Yeah.
So, Daryl, you mean to tell me that after moving to Lagos, you didn't come back after 2 months with a jeep and a fine wife?
No.
Why? You did not act according to the script now.
Yeah,
you're supposed to come back with one big jeep
Yeah.
and a wife with bag of rice for your mother.
In Nollywood. And even in Hollywood.
Even in Hollywood. So in that process, how do you balance it? You're trying to follow your passion, you're trying to earn a living, make money and all of that. But at home, they are calling you. This thing you are doing as if you don't have sense. Every day you are carrying this thing, doing as if you are the only one that can sing, or you are doing comedy, or you are doing something. But you cannot send money home for us. What do you do at that point? How did you cope, in fact, since you are sharing your experience? How did you cope?
Me?
Yes.
I didn't cope. I didn't cope. I'm being honest. It's terrible times, as in. But what got me through a lot of that, because then you are dealing with a lot of things at that time: imposter syndrome, doubt, and all that, So I can't really tell you, oh man, I was powering through it. It was some nights you cry. Like, I'm not talking about figurative tears, real one with kata. you know, um, but you just keep. I think you keep at it one day at a time. Keep showing up. She said something about consistency, and the discipline. Those are the days when the system you are able to build holds you up. It's not at that point. Passion don't burn finish. You don't. The fuel as you are doing that Lagos Benin Express Road, the passion has finished burning. When you arrive Lagos, like Lagos slap you like this, the heat, the traffic, the passion will go out there. As in the way you'll be looking, passion, where are you? No, so in those days, it's discipline, and for me, faith. I know people would maybe don't want to don't. No, I'm not. No, I'm never afraid to say. I'm talking about. It's me. They ask the question now. They're not. I'm not talking about faith. Like actually crying. And see me. I don't. Some people they know how to package. They know how to talk to God in a very corporate way. Father, this thing's not really going the way. Ah! Lord, help me now. Not that. I'm one of those kids. Yeah, I'm one of those kids. But I'm one of those kids also that I've seen God move and do stuff. And it might be the smallest things. Some things, if I mention some of the things that have built my faith, you might laugh at them. But those are the days and those are the things that kept me, that gave me the fuel I needed to keep going. Actually just pouring out my heart to God and telling him that, look, why I'm doing this thing. And this thing is not for the wrong reasons. Yeah, and I think that helps when you get your priorities in check. It's not that I want to just live lavish. I want to live loud. I would have been comfortable because I had some level of comfort in Benin, But I had visions and aspirations. I know I needed to do more, and I needed to be in a place where I'll even be challenged, like to do more, to be more. So Lagos was it for me. It might not be Lagos, but you might be somewhere farther out, Yeah. So, yeah.
I'll just say this in 30 seconds. It's just in 30 seconds. The funniest thing is that place that he's talking about might still be in that same place that you find yourself.
It might be. Yeah.
Yeah. The only difference now is that, like he mentioned earlier, know your niche, know the people that can handle it. But here's the funny thing: more often than not, before you find that niche, you will have to serve the niche that is not serving you.
Yes.
You will use that niche that is not serving you to hone your skill. In honing your skills, I don't know how that thing works. There's always somebody that comes to that place that you were and says, and next thing you know, so don't stop. I MC events, right? Weddings, and if I've MC'd your wedding here, please raise up your hand. Yes, I've MC'd his wedding, right? And this me like this today. I know it's how they collect. Amen. But this me like this. I've done 8-hour event for 10,000 naira. And guess what? The event was not good morning, ladies and gentlemen. No, it was a trade fair at the run like goats. 10K, 8 hours in this same Abuja. So there's a niche for you, but be ready to serve the niche you find yourself in right now. Progressively, because the day when the people you're looking for come, they will ask you, what have you done before? And once they see what you've done before, they will grade you based on what you've done and not the people you've served.
That's amazing. Thank you very much. Thank you to our speakers. Please clap more because what they've shared today is worth millions, to be honest. Thank you so much to our speakers. I'm telling you. Thank you very much. All right. Thank you, sir. Let's go back to our seat. Thank you. Okay, picture. So let's invite Miss Uju to join them on stage for the picture. All right. Thank you very much. All right. If you didn't get anything from everything they've said, please go home with this. Be ready to refine your talent. Mr. Darrow said that earlier. Be ready to refine your talent. Be ready to talk about it. Harmony said that. Be ready to talk about your talent anywhere you go, offline. Oh, I'm a product manager. Oh, I'm a this. Oh, I'm an MC. Oh, I'm a comedian. Be ready to talk about your talent. Thirdly, leave your comfort zone. Before that, be consistent. Be consistent. Always show up. Online, offline, show up. And then be ready to leave your comfort zone. Just like Daniel said, it mustn't be your environment where you live. Leave that place that yeah, you think you're very comfortable in. Oh, okay, since it's 200K, let me just manage it for now until God takes me to that place. No, leave that place, refine that skill you have, add value to yourself, and then those clients you envision for yourself will come. Right? So thank you very much. Thank you to everyone who made it here today. A big round of applause for yourselves. Thank you so much. So today wasn't just about learning, it's about shifting from where you are and then from let me read what I have so I won't go off script. Today wasn't just about learning, it was about shifting how you see yourself as a creative. Yeah. Did we get that? Are we seeing ourselves differently today? Yeah, so thank you so much. You are not just talented, you are a brand, and your visibility is your responsibility. Say, my visibility is my responsibility. That's a pleasure in case you don't know. My visibility is my responsibility. Say that. So after today, we hope to see more of you online, offline. The next time we are gathered here for SACNet 2027, you will have testimonies. Oh, because of SACNet 2026, I was able to do this, I was able to do that. Is that a promise? Thank you very much. A big round of applause for yourselves. All right, so to close this event, please make welcome the visionary behind SACNet, a powerhouse in talent management and PR industry. Ladies and gentlemen, the CEO and founder of Spades Talent Management and PR Limited. Welcome, Obianuju Asika.
Thank you very much. Okay, so before I give my closing remark, I would want all of us to watch Darrow's Suya trailer. Are you ready? Okay, because it's very important that we watch this. So let's just give 5 seconds, please. Then we'll be done.
Food, brothers.
See, I go bring.
Lay it back. Can you hear?
It's not making sense. So that can reverse.
Ain't be the last man standing. Where's that soya at, man? It's very popular, Sudan, and now we are in Dubai. Not only Sudanese people come and eat it, a lot of other nationalities come and eat soya. Wow. Eat a lot.
Key stories that must be told. Nigeria's full of hidden stories. And Suya is one of those key stories that must be told.
Suya. Suya is a religion. It's a national icon. It's beyond meat.
I love Suya.
Taste Suya, bros. Naim be the last man standing. Where's that soya at, man? It's very popular, Sudan, and now we are in Dubai. Not only Sudanese people come and eat it, a lot of other nationalities come and eat soya. Wow.
Where is Suya actually from?
It's actually from.
No, it's not. It's two different things.
It's identity. We can't joke with identity.
Suya is a national treasure. A brotherhood will stand. That's Suya.
We share the same food, brothers.
Suya will bring peace. What makes Suya different is
Yaji spice. Whether it lands on the meat or on the chicken, it's like a rich spirit.
that's 100% Nigeria.
Yeah, it's like. I love it.
Okay, so that's the trailer of Suya, and very soon we'll be having the full documentary shown in Abuja. So we'll be sending messages out once we are done with the preparations, and we'll send it out to everybody. It's going to be a private gathering. Yes, Suya now is premium. So we're going to be having a private gathering for this. We'll be sending out messages to everybody to come watch the full documentary, and we want everybody to support our brother Daryl. Daryl has been my brother from when I was in the university, and I am loving the fact that he's going where he's going. So yeah. So thank you, everybody. We started this journey last year, and we've had sleepless nights on this. And finally, we had our day one yesterday, which was mind blowing. Please, what did we commission yesterday? Who was around yesterday? What did we commission yesterday? Abuja Creative Week. So we're going to be having our Abuja Creative Week in October. Yes. And everybody that was there yesterday is already part of the community. Yes. So we'll be having this. We'll be sending out emails for everybody to join in, and we'll take it up from there. So, for every other person here, I see Sync Hub have been saying, come to Sync Hub community and everything. You people will pay me. Yes. You all will pay me. But it's a good thing. Yesterday we talked about collaboration as currency. That is what this is all about. We're all about creativity. We're all about collaboration. So please go to Sync Hub. Everybody, every creative, please go to Sync Hub. I have been there. I've been to one of their, I think one of your music nights and all that, and it was amazing. So everybody, please go to Sync Hub and this Mr. Max, the CEO for Sync Hub, and it's finally nice to meet you in person. And hopefully we'll also forge a relationship on this and we'll move forward. So everyone, thank you so much for coming. This is not the end. We're still going to be having online conversations around creativity and growth so that it doesn't dampen the whole spirit of, okay, we're doing this, then we're waiting till next year. No, we have to grow. You know, besides, we also have the Abuja Creative Week. So there's a lot we need to do. And we'll need everybody. It's not just a one-woman feat. I would say one man, but it's a one-woman feat. You know? So we need everybody to be on board, please. So if we're going to be sending you emails or calling you or texting you, please respond. Because like I told somebody yesterday, we're not just doing events for doing events' sake. We're doing events for impact and for growth. So please, everybody, let's do this. Let's see how we can move the creativity industry in Abuja, in Kaduna, in Jos, in Kano, in the whole of the North. I was born and raised in the North, so I'm the #1 champion for the North. So this is my mandate. My brother is here. I always used to talk about him. Ariwa Twitter is here as well. One of the forces on social media when it comes to, pulling crowds in the North. So thank you for always supporting me. So thank you, everybody. I didn't want to talk too much, but they always like dragging me here. I like walking behind the scenes, but I'm grateful for this. And now everybody is getting to see my face. So thank you, everyone. And we need to close before these people come and kick us out. So thank you all and see you very soon. And please expect me to disturb you very well. All right. Later, people. Thank you.